Nothing builds skill like practice, practice, practice. So today, I flew 6 batteries with the EMAX Ez Pilot. There are 2 primary difficulties that I have noticed in learning FPV. The first is mastering those very subtle inputs on your controller. The second has more to do with the tiny whoops. Many people will start with those. I certainly have. And because they have such little weight, such little mass, they have very little inertia. So whenever you let off the stick, you simply don't lose altitude very quickly. And often I rose far too quickly and really startled myself. And with that low mass, they will just take off in the wind and disappear. Earlier, before this video, I actually fished this little whoop out of the gutter on the house there. If at this point in the video you're thinking, hey, wait a minute, is this one of those videos with a guy with no skill and no experience flies around and does no interesting tricks and does boring footage, frankly? You've guessed correctly. That's exactly what this is. This entire video, including the many crashes, was shot on the last battery. All of that flown on the fastest setting on the EMAX. The noise from this little crash really took me by surprise. This particular whoop does not have turtle mode. It's far too inexpensive for that. But because I landed level, I was able to rearm and simply take off. Now, I would love to say that this little loop was on purpose, but it was not. Now, I am far from mastering a hover in the high speed mode on the EMAX Ez Pilot, but the granular controls I did get a lot better at by this 6th battery pack. So it's definitely a good idea to practice with a bunch of battery packs in a row if you possibly can. I had to wrap things up here because of the imminent wind, but I'm definitely ready to give the grandkids a crack at this thing tomorrow. If the weather isn't good outside, by golly, the weather's always good inside.